Hi, it's me again with Corel Doll Tips and Tricks. Earlier, I made a video on this, and then I started playing around and made this. Pretty cool. Pretty easy. And if you'll take a screenshot of that right there, that's what you want. This time I'm going to give you some measurements. I'm going to make, with my ratio locked, I'm going to make this 10. And I'm going to hit P to put it in the center of the page. Then I'm going to draw a 2-point line. And you can't really change the dimension, but if you grab that and now make it 20, it does that. Now let's put a line in the middle and make it 20. Now, it won't be as long because we don't want it as long. Now I'm going to take that first line and I'm going to Control D and I'm going to mirror it. You know, that doesn't really look tall enough. Oh, you know what? This one's 30. Sorry. There we go. Then take a 2-point line and go from that. You know, sometimes it's better to go from where that line's not selected and then go up there. And then go, I'm going off this square. And then I'm going to go all the way over here. Then I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key, holding down the Alt key, and I'm going to swipe through there. So I get that. Really, my other line's not long enough either, but let's see what it's going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and use that same orange, and I'm going to, you know, that's not near the same. But anyway, on this one, I'm going to go the opposite with the interactive fill tool. I'm going to go one of them up and one of them down. So I'm going to go up, put black at the tip. A little bit too much, so I'm going to raise my black up. This one, I'm going to go down, and I'm going to put black at the bottom. A little bit much, so I'm going to go down. This one, I'm going to try a little differently. I'm going to go across and put a little black in the center or in the edge. This one, the same thing, because those are going to join here in just a second. Now, I did not group my lines together, but if I hold down my Alt key and select all this, I can hit delete. Now I'm going to Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, alternate C to rotate it from the center, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. So I got a really fat one this time. Let me break this apart and see. Well, that's 20 by 20. Let me ungroup all the lines. So that line was 20. See, and it's 20 by 20 because it's not really, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't like it as much, but you could always put the black lines. So it does look pretty cool. Well, let's do this again. You know what? I want to make sure I started with a 5. That's why I always keep stuff. I'm going to measure that. Yep, it's a 5-inch cube. So I'm going to take holding down the control button, I'm going to go ahead and hit P, and then I'm going to make it 5 inches. Wow. I hit 2. I thought, man, that is really little. So now let's take a 2-point line and go from there to there and go right up and see it's 5 by 5, but if we go 20, there we go. That's going to look a lot better. Maybe I did something wrong. Then I'm going to take another 2-point line and make it 30 and then hit P. That's going to make it all the difference in the world. I don't know what I did wrong. Go from that corner to that corner, that corner to that corner. And I didn't mirror this line. So I'm going to Control D and mirror it. And then this line stops, but you need to put it right through there. So I'm going to go through the lines over to that corner, then through the lines over to that corner. Now, if you will take your virtual segment delete key, holding down your Alt key, and break all those lines apart. Now we're going to be good. Now I'm going to go ahead and group this one together this time. So that way when I get through, I can delete the lines. Let's use a different color this time. Let's make it a little blue. And I'm going to go, take that one. Let me zoom in here. I'm going to take the one on the right, and I'm going to get my smart fill or my interactive fill tool, and I'm going to go up, but I'm going to put this blue up there. Maybe you can bring it down a little bit. That's the advantage of not being the white or the brown, the black, is it's not going to kind of like overpower. That looks pretty good. Now we can take this one. We'll go ahead and do the same blue. See, it just doesn't overpower it like the black does. Then you could, this is something you could probably actually flip over once you do it and not have to, that looks pretty good. Now, because I grouped this together, I can delete that. I'm going to Control G, Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 90 degrees. Much better. Much, much better. Let's put a black background around it, make it really pop with those lighter colors. Go Object, Order, back a page. Look at that. Now you could still select it, put white lines. You could put black lines. You could put blue lines. You could put that lighter colored line. Anything you want to do. Anyway, I hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.